QTS Scottish champion hurdle, an unusually big field here. Number 1, Lammy Serge. The top 3 all in the Simon Munir-Isaac suede colours. The first colours carried by Lammy Serge, Darryl Jacob. 2, Sceau Royale, big day for Kevin Dowling, claiming 10, also in the red cap. 3 is Peace & Co, Jerry McGrath, white cap. And 4, Chesterfield, Daniel Sampson, claiming £7. 5 is Tommy Silver, Stan Shepherd, claiming 3. 6, Winter Escape for Mark Walsh. 7 is Zubayr, Sam Twiston-Davies. And 8, Aussie the Oscar, Richard Johnson. 9 is the Grey Bertimont for Paddy Brennan. And 10, Hawk High, bidding for doubles for Brian Hughes and Trevor Hemmings. This horse trained by Tim Easterby. 11, Vosney Romane for Aidan Coleman. 12 is Baltimore Rock for birthday boy Adrian Heskin. 13, London Prize, Tom O'Brien. 14, Moahed for Harry and Dan Skelton, who won this race 12 months ago with Chittibello. 15, Intense Tango, John Joe O'Neill, claiming the £7. And 16, Traditional Dancer for Henry Brook. 2 miles is the trip, started the entrance to the home straight. 3 flights of hurdles up that home straight, 3 down the back.
Sceau Royale is a horse that I really like here. I think it could end up being a very intelligent thing that Alan King's done, and put young Kevin Dowling on board, because he
the red cap there, the red cap, just the right of shot.
10, because he hasn't ridden 5 winners and he's riding for his own stable. It means he takes £10 off the horse's back, so that's massive. And I don't know, I think 13 lengths beaten in a champion hurdle puts him right in the mix here.
2 winners he's had, big day for him.
Oh, it's a hell of a day for him. He's been with Alan now, I think, 3.5 years, and this is just reward for hard work. And for a young lad like this to be given an opportunity on a big stage, it's fantastic the owner's given it to him, and for Alan King as well. And I hope it goes and wins for him, I really do.
Sounds like you both think Sceau Royale could run a big race in this. Who else has got chances, Luke?
Tommy Silver, Paul Nicholls' horse. Don't be put off by the fact that the horses on small tracks like Plumpton and Taunton. This horse will like the fast ground. Stable's in good form again. He's another player.
Mohamed, you give him a chance, Luke. He's a horse who's got no weight on his back, 10 stone 4.
Another one that ran well in the county hurdle as well.
Bit of money for Tommy Silver in the race. Let's join Matt at the start.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of chit-chat between the jockeys here. They're getting quite excited, one or two. The only horse who's getting a little bit warm is just under the saddle, Intense Tango, number 15. But I've said it once, I'll say it a million times on telly. Unless you live with these horses, you do not know whether that's a positive or indeed a negative. In general terms, sweating is a negative, but some horses have to sweat a little bit to get G'd up. So Intense Tango, there was just a little bit of sweat. Other than that, as you can see as they come past us here, tremendous views of these jockeys. All these horses look absolutely perfect. Mark Walsh in the end, incidentally, just saying he's riding at this track for the 2nd time. He, for me, is absolutely outstanding, Mark Walsh.
Some great horses have won this. Comedy of Errors, Night Nurse, Sea Pigeon, Bird's Nest. Vintage race in the 1970s. QTS, Scottish Champion Hurdle of 2017, in the company of Richard Hoyles.
Thanks, Ed. And Winter Escape's been joined by Mohamed late on as joint favourites with Tommy Silver at 7-1, 5-1 for Winter Escape and Mohamed. And with those 16 runners, 4 places for each way betting, which hopefully will please a few of you at home. There's still a little way off the start. They've sent a long way round the bend, and we're about 100 yards or so away from the starter. Just see if he has raised his flag. He has indeed. So they will be being called in for this contest. Aussie the Oscar lining up well to the fore, and they're sent on their way then for this QTS Scottish champion hurdle. Through the early strides, Traditional Dancer is one of the first to show from Intense Tango. They start on the bend, so they take the left-hand turn that'll move them towards the first, with Aussie the Oscar and Zubayr, Vosney Ronomane, and towards the stand side, Tommy Silver, as they prepare to leave the ground for the first time. Hawkeye's in midfield as they rise at the first. Winter Escape took it in mid-division. Early on, Baltimore Rock and the returning Peace & Co towards the rear in company with Mohamed. Lammy Serge is held up as well as the leaders arrive at flight number 2. Traditional Dancer, Intense Tango and Tommy Silver were the first 3 to rise, with Aussie the Oscar towards the inside and Zubayr. Vosney Romane comes next with Hawkeye, the Grey Bertimont and Chesterfield out wide. Winter Escape, Hoop Colours white cap, racing on the outside of Sceau Royale, his stable companion. Sceau Royale in the two-tone green with the red cap. Lammy Serge is behind that one on the rails, with Bertimont, who's just been eased back towards the tail of the field. The pace is not strong actually, and they're well bunched towards the rear. Baltimore Rock, Mohamed, and last of all is Peace & Co, but they're only about 7 lengths first to last. So having jumped off with purpose, Traditional Dancer is being steadied here on Henry Brook, and as a result the field are packing up. Intense Tango in 2nd place, Tommy Silver in 3rd, Aussie the Oscar in the maroon colours hugging the rails with Zubayr, and then towards the outside Vosney Romane. packing thick and fast in midfield. We have Sceau Royal in the red cap, Winter Escape, the green and yellow hoops there with the white just on the inside of London Prize. Out wider is Chesterfield as they prepare to enter the back straight. Mohayed Baltimore Rock still held up in company with Serge, Bertimon, and last of all is Sceau. So racing on then towards the first down the back. Traditional Dancer it is who leads by a length from Intense Tango and Tommy Silva. Aussie the Oscar in fourth with Zubayr, then Sceau Royal, who's on the inside of Vosne Romane. Hawkeye midfield with Winter Escape as they prepare to rise at flight number 4, the first of the trio down the back. Again, they're all over without any obvious mishap. So out in front, Traditional Dancer, black colours, white face. Intense Tango and Tommy Silva, Aussie the Oscar continuing to track the leaders as they reach the middle one down the back. And they're all over there. Sceau Royal it is who continues to track right up the inside. The young lad having his first ride, Kevin Dowling. He's gone right round the inner, giving no ground. London Prize comes next with Winter Escape as they prepare to head to the last on the far side, 4 from the finish, and the field still tightly grouped. Traditional Dancer rises in front from Intense Tango. Baltimore Rock was a little slow, has dropped to the rear of the field now as Traditional Dancer just begins to up the tempo slightly as they prepare to enter the final bend. So out in front it is Traditional Dancer from Intense Tango and Tommy Silva. Aussie the Oscar never left the rail in fourth, still tracked by Sceau Royal on the fence in the red cap. Winter Escape just shoved along, looking for a little bit of daylight as much as anything else, with Zubayr then towards the outside, Vosne Romane, Hawkeye, Chesterfield, Mohayed beginning to get a bit closer. London Prize, Baltimore Rock, Serge and Sceau. Everything still has every chance here. They're well packed on the run towards the third last. Traditional Dancer, Intense Tango, Tommy Silva and Aussie the Oscar up the inside. Then Zubayr, a slight mistake by Sceau Royal. Bertimon's made ground. Vosne Romane comes next. Winter Escape pushed along. Still Mohayed catching the eye amongst horses. And right down the outside, Chesterfield as well. A lot of chances as Zubayr moves through the lead on the run down towards the last. It's turned into a dash. Zubayr quickened up best. Chesterfield down the outside with Vosne Romane. Then Hawkeye at the last. Zubayr is over, but the pack are closing, led by Chesterfield for Daniel Sampson. Up on the outside, Chesterfield draws to Zubayr on the run up towards the line. Zubayr on the far side for Paul Nicholls. Chesterfield on the near side, precious little in it. Chesterfield, Zubayr's keeping his head right alongside. That is very close. Maybe Chesterfield in the final bound from Zubayr. Mohayed in third, Vosne Romane for the each-way money. Then behind these, Serge, who made some late ground, but they didn't go fast enough. London Prize, and then behind these, Tommy Silva. Zubayr kept poking that head down the inside. Gut feel was that Chesterfield wore him down late on. Final stride, Chesterfield's got his nose in front and has just prevailed, and that's the photo that